Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for the November 2016 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. For the tarot reading, we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation, and then we're going to follow it up with one card pulled from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which are also my own creation. As always, I have my book Tarot in the Modern World and my adult coloring books, but the big news this month is that the calendars are out. I've got the Tapestry of Life Mandalas, which has such really cool art in it. And then I've got the Rock and Roll Prophetess one that has the monthly cool art stuff in it too. I did another video, a real quick one that you can see everything. And then I have a coloring book also of the rock and roll thing. The thing that's cool about these calendars is they do have some astrology in them. But it's not astrology where you have to know how to read an ephemeris at all. It's got the basic astrology stuff that everybody wants to know, including the Mercury retrogrades. The Mercury retrogrades are going to be put in darker color, in gray. And it's got the new moon, the full moon, the quarter moon, and which sign it falls in. It tells you every month when the sun changes sign. Sun enters Taurus here. So these are some astrology things that everybody, you don't have to be an astrologer to understand, and a lot of people want to know, and they maybe don't understand how to really read an ephemeris. And it could take years to learn how to work all that stuff out. So this is an astrology calendar for everybody. In addition, it has all the holidays, including some pagan holidays. So there's lots of cool stuff in this, and this is a calendar that I'm gonna definitely use myself, and I just thought it would be a cool calendar that everyone would like to have. Additionally, I've got 2 more sets of lots out. I've had the Lots of Love, and I have also came out with the Lots of Answers and the Lots of Proverbs. Lots of Answers is sort of like a magic 8-ball. You would say yes or no, but there's 40 different possible answers. And then the Lots of Proverbs, you could get answers to your questions, but it also could be used for inspiration. And it has 40 different proverbs in them. So you can find all that stuff on my website by the eye in the sky or by checking below. I'm sorry to say that I was not able to get the Lots of Love card readings done this month. And after everything just exploded and went crazy last month, I just, well, first of all, it's too confusing to have them on YouTube with the regular readings. So many people thought that I had changed my regular readings to pay readings, which I had not. So I am going to find another provider, possibly Vimeo, but I'm checking into some other things, and it may not be until even till the first of the year till I come back to it. But I am coming back to it. I'm definitely going to come back to it. Because one of the things that's going to be starting up soon in December and in November is going to be the year ahead readings. So I was busy with the calendars. I'm going to be busy with the year ahead readings, but it will be back, but just not in this on YouTube, because it was just too much work on my part and it was too confusing for everybody. So anyways, now if you know how to do my readings work, you can go ahead and skip forward. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you a few things about how the readings work so you can get the most out of these readings. Have a great November, and I'll talk to you soon. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the reading. Hi Virgo, thanks for joining me for the November. I was going to say August, wow, but I know it's November 2016 Tarot Scope and Animal Totem. Okay, well, let's get this cards out and then we can talk about it. Talk about rap music. Talk about shibby-dibby-doo-bop. Bop bop doo wop. Anyways, let's take a look. I mean, the Tower Reverse was the first card out, and I could have just stopped the tape and put the cards away, but we're not going. And I'm glad I didn't, because there's a lot of good stuff that follows. So we're gonna go and read about it. 1 second here. I just needed a quick drink of water. And we're going to get rolling here. So yeah, Tower in reverse. I mean, there's great cards after. This is the only really negative card in the whole deck, in the whole spread, but we're going to talk about it. There's been some big changes. Tower is, you know, death and destruction. It's upheaval for sure. In the reverse, it's not so harsh. It's not such a shock, or it's not as drastic, or it's. It could also say that it's definitely behind you, and I do feel that it's definitely behind you. And you've been putting things back together, you know, picking up the pieces. Picking up the pieces. So, you know, temperance. We're going to put things back together with the help of some higher forces, because, you know, the temperance card is the angel, so it always does talk about the angelic realms that are coming into play here. And you've got the magician. So you're feeling stronger. You're feeling better. I'm feeling stronger every day. Well, you're getting a lot of music. That's Chicago, feeling stronger every day. You know it's all right now. But the magician is all about self-empowerment, getting yourself together. What is it pointing at? It's pointing at the Tower in reverse. So it's like you're taking power over the situation. You're not a victim anymore. You're taking control of your life. You're becoming the master of your own destiny. Magician is an awesome, very powerful and awesome card. Excuse me, I need to take a little pill here too. Sorry I just woke up and we're doing these in the early mornings. Number one, so I can get them done, and number two, so I can have a piece of quiet around here. But anyways, so magician, empowerment, take control of your life. You're the master of your own destiny. You have everything you need in order to make whatever happen. You know, create your life, create your reality. So you can overcome this. You already are. You're already becoming strong. You're already becoming empowered. You do have the Seven of Swords up here. So something was taken away unfairly, or you felt a loss by all this. And the losses can be of material matters, but often it's not. Often it's just, you know, you felt like you were, you know, exploited, or the thing that was taken away could be more of self-esteem, you know, emotionally, you know, it's like that. But it feels like, you know, this month you're really getting your mojo back. You're really getting things together. And look at how this points up. Then we have the Sword and Justice pointing up. And then we have the Ace of Swords pointing up. So this is all about victory, victory, victory. The Ace of Swords also is about piercing through a dark time. Like there was dark clouds hanging over you, and it seemed like it was insurmountable. It seemed like you would never, you know, get out of this mess or whatever. And then the Ace of Swords is like it's a breakthrough. The very top word on here that I chose for the main word is breakthrough, because that's what it's about. There's going to be some big breakthrough this month, and you're going to be free to move forward. Now the central card is Justice. So Justice could totally be... you know, it means justice will be done in a nutshell. Very often it does have to do with legal matters, very often. It may not necessarily be legal matters, though. It may be anything. It means justice will be done. So you're going to be treated fairly after possibly you weren't treated fairly. It could be karmatic justice. It could be a card of what goes around comes around, you know. So somebody screwed you over, basically. They're going to get theirs, you know. You know, in this case, it's right next to Ten of Pentacles, though. And that is the big money card. So many of you, this could be some kind of, like, if you were like maybe in a bad car accident or something happened and you're going to sue somebody, you're going to go, you could win and get a large chunk. Or maybe this was a very contentious end to a relationship, you know, with a lot of fighting, and it was very drawn out, and now you could end up getting a settlement and do very well. Property is part of it too. It could have been somebody passed away and then you're going to inherit. But the pain part of it feels like that's behind you, if there was pain involved. And it does feel like in many cases there was pain involved. Pain and loss. The thing about alchemy, temperance card here, is that things are going to come into balance. One of the big things on this card is that things are going to be coming into balance. So this is talking about a disruption of balance, that things were thrown out of balance, that things were unfair or not balanced. Like the scales of justice. This could have happened in Libra, because this is very much a Libra energy of balance, and justice also with the scales is also very Libra-like. Now Libra would have been just here in late September, early October. So this may have, something big in the way of this issue may have come to the forefront in that time. I think for some of you this has been going on for a while, though. I feel like this 7 is very strong, like 7 months, even 7 years in some case. This has been going on for a very long time. This is part, as far as this victory and this breakthrough, you have the Knight and the King of Cups. So this is maybe people, maybe 2 different people, but often when you have the Knight and the King in the same spread, it can often be the same person, spanning over a span of time. So this could be somebody from the past that comes back and helps you again, or somebody who's been by your side the whole time, that's you've known like forever. And there's always been somebody who's always been there, even when the chips are down. They've always been there for you. They may be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But another thing is, we're going to be in, Scorpio just stood out to me on here, we're going to be in the sign of Scorpio for a good portion of the month. So it could be just pertaining to, happening in the time of Scorpio, which we are in November, until the 21st. If you got my calendar, you wouldn't need me to tell you when the sun changes signs. That's one of the easy things that's in there. Excuse me. Need a little more water. What was I going to say else about this, though? I had another point to make about these people. Oh, if this is an actual legal matter, this could be people that are on your side, whether it be a lawyer, the jury, the judge who maybe decides in your favor, or even like a witness even. One could be like somebody who testifies on your behalf, and then the other is the lawyer, judge, or whoever. I feel like one of these people is definitely that, like the lawyer, the judge, or is definitely making, that word deed just stood out to me too. So it could have to do with a deed to a house or something like that. But these people are here to help you. You have no people in the reverse position. So that's very favorable for you. So I feel like the people that are coming in and coming to around you, or coming to your aid, or surrounding you, are all there in a positive way. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I was tired. In a very positive way, and helping you for the justice to be done, and to put things back into balance, but also to help you feel strong again and feel empowered. If you're wondering is this the time to charge forward with something like this, this line up here is saying yes, it is. This is definitely the charge. Like if this has been something that's been going on for a long time, should you take action now? Absolutely. It's all about that, and how all these swords are lining up in his staff. It's just like, yeah. Like we're on the offense, we're on the charge here. It's time to take charge and focus. Focus just stood out to me. Fair. Things are going to be fair. There's going to be retribution for whatever this was. It's going to work out. Things will be put back into balance, and you're going to come out of it not smelling like a rose that somebody gave me, but you're going to come out of it empowered. That's what I heard when I was picking that card up. I just got that. So I got a lot of music for you guys this month. Alright, hey, what's going on with the animal totem? Do I have one already? Yeah, I have one already. The raccoon. Interesting. Alright, raccoon. Masked marauder in the night. Resourceful, curious, tactile, resilient. Ceremony, ritual, the shaman's death. Paying meticulous attention to hygiene and diet. Well, when I pulled that card, though, the first thing that came to my mind was how with the raccoon is the mask. And like somebody appearing to be what they're really not. So I want to say like the people that surrounding you now are not that way, but that could have been, you may have been deceived in the past. That there may have been some deception, like people, presenting themselves in a way other than what they really were, lied to. Now I'm hearing tied to the whipping posts. I've been run down, I've been lied to. Boy, this is a musical morning, isn't it? This resourceful, curious, tactile, resilient, that reminds me more of what's maybe going on now, the things that are going on now, and, this is how you have to be now. You have to be on your toes. You have to get with it here, and the paying, the meticulous thing with hygiene and diet, I mean, that could be a message for somebody, but really this is about you regaining your power. Maybe you're going to uncover some lies, because with the mask, that just really got me. Like, things were masked here. That's how you got messed up in the first place. I feel like that things were not, things are in focus now, but things were not in focus. Things were masked or hidden or unclear at some point when all this stuff went down over here. And now it's clarity, breakthrough, clarity. On the original Waite Smith deck, when the sword pierces through the dark cloud, there's this beam of light that shines through. So there is this element of some enlightenment. It's more about victory and things like that, but it's enlightenment too, or seeing the clear path to go. So it's a very empowering month for you, Virgo. Definitely time to take action. If this is not a legal matter, like maybe this is like you lost a gig, you lost a job. This could be a new job that comes through that has some nice money attached to it with the Ten of Pentacles. And the justice, maybe, justice has been done. Maybe you got fired and you get a new job. Maybe the job itself may be a contract work or have something to do with, legal matters. There may be contracts and stuff that goes on, as part of the job. That may be part of the job. Okay? Alright, hey Virgo, hey, check out these calendars. I mean, I'm not trying to just blow my own horn, but they really are cool. This is the calendar that I would want, and that's why I made it, because it's not available. And you do not have to know how to read an ephemeris or understand a lot of astrology, but it gives you some good foundation of knowing when the new moons are, when the sun changes signs, when Mercury is retrograde, because those are the most common things that people want to know. You can find out that in my books and my new lots and everything by going to my site, which you can access from the eye in the sky or from below the video. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button over here, because then you'll never miss an update. I don't post a lot, so I promise I won't bombard you, because I don't like being bombarded myself. As far as the animal totems, if you're really into them, you like them, on my website I do a daily animal totem, and below you can find the Facebook. I do a weekly one just for the Facebook followers. Okay, hey Virgo, thank you guys for donating, which keeps this readings free every month. Liking, sharing, commenting, sharing on social media. It all helps me so much, and I'm so appreciative of each and every one of you. Have a great month of November. Remember your love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.